Okay, everybody, you've joined us for another exciting video. It's Sunfish, Funfish match racing. Today's May 16th, 2020. I am Billy Bob Clambake, and I'm joined by
Felipe Rinscotti.
How you doing, Felipe?
I'm doing excellent today, Billy Bob.
All right, we're at Sarasota Bay for this match race between Brad West and Karen Jones, two relative newcomers to the Sunfish class.
Looks like Bradley's riding on the Cat 4.
He is riding on the Cat 4, and Karen's boat name is Potty Mouth. Let's go down to the on-course mic.
All right. 5, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I guess the 4 is out of the question, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, I think the Cat 4, he's probably pretty superstitious about having that number 4. So, anyways, we got 3 minutes for the start of the race, and this is a pretty good day on Sarasota Bay. You can see that the chop is kind of big with the boat chop there. A lot of people out enjoying the water. Here's Karen getting ready to do a jibe, looks like. Good jibe for Karen, and oh, little camera issue there, Felipe.
Yeah, we're going to have to get that fixed.
Well, while we get it fixed, let's go check out the map and look at the race course. I think we have that right there. There it is. Thank you. Okay, so the race course, it looks like it's a standard windward with a leeward finish. Winds are 10 to 12 out of the northeast, Felipe.
That looks like it's going to be good for this one.
It is. We're down to 2 minutes. And as we're going back and forth, one thing I notice about this race course is it looks like the buoys for the start line are something interesting. Right here, it looks like Brad's going towards, is that a red and white, like hippity hop?
I think that's what that would be, Billy Bob, if I had to make a guess.
Funny. You know, that's good old cheap sailing right there.
Hey, whatever works, you know what they say.
Yep. Looks like we got Karen's camera fixed. Is this the kind of the Batman effect?
Yeah, it looks like it. Kind of just, you know, making it work. That's what we're about here at Sunfish Funfish match racing.
It is. We're down to minute 24. Ooh! That looked painful. Did Brad get hurt there?
I think he got a little bit of a lub tap from the boom there. You know, just a classic relationship between man and boat, I'd say.
You know what? Kissing the boom is not something you want to do. Let's hope he's okay. We're coming up on that 1 minute horn. I wonder what that horn sound's going to be, considering the fact that there's not really a race committee boat.
Well, you know, it's not the best sound, but when you don't have a boat, you gotta make it float. That's what they say, Billy Bob.
When you don't have a boat, you gotta make it float. Down to 48 seconds. This is the critical time. What are you thinking about right now when you're down to a minute, Felipe?
I think you're just trying to stall and try to make yourself cross right at the perfect moment to get a head start on your opposition.
Well, there's a lot to be said for that, Felipe. Looks like Karen with 30 seconds is doing one last tack. You can see she's getting close to the line. And let's see, let's see where Brad's at. He seems to be a little bit far back, Felipe.
Yeah, Karen's got the jump on him here as they're nearing the 10-second mark, ready to start.
I think you're right. Okay, Karen's checking her time. Brad's checking the time. And we're about 3 seconds from that foghorn.
There it is, and they're off.
And that signifies the start of the race. As you can see, they're both starting on starboard. And let's check that map. Oh, yep, Karen's got a little bit of a lead as they head up to the top of the course here. Right now they're heading to the left side of the course. The telemetry that we show on the bottom of this video, just for everyone's knowledge, the yellow numbers is from Brad's boat. The green numbers are from Karen's boat. Looks like Brad's doing a tag.
That was a clutch tack if I've ever seen one. Great timing overall.
And Karen's going to follow because she's a match racer and that's what she knows to do. So she's covering her opponent.
Smart.
So as you can see, Karen's still got a little bit of a lead as they head back towards the right side of the course. The wind continues to oscillate back and forth. Ooh, what do you think Brad's doing there?
I think there must have been a seagull or something on the bottom left-hand screen trying to suck up some of his wind. He was probably just trying to shoo it away.
Well, that's an interesting thing to do. Hopefully it doesn't mess up with his sailing. We continue to go on. Karen's got a little bit more speed right now than Brad does. And Brad's tacking again. Probably didn't like the scenario he was in going off on starboard. Or port, he's going over starboard. Clearly you can see he is now behind by a few boat lengths.
How many meters would you say that is, Billy Bob?
Looks like about 10 to 11 meters, roughly, give or take.
What do you think that is in feet for our American viewers?
Oh, 33 or so? I don't know, man. I'm an American as well. That's all I can do. All right, so here's Karen tacking, and she completes that tack, and Brad went over on the starboard, so she's probably just covering here as well. But the problem is, look at those green numbers. Karen is not getting up to speed, and going to the Mac, you can see that the lead is down to 7 meters now, and it's still happening.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure here. Maybe Brad can make a little bit of a comeback here as we head towards the mark.
Yeah. Okay. He's staring at a sail there. Not sure what that's about. But nonetheless, we're down to about 4 meters. Ooh, look at Karen here. She's got an interesting lean in it. She's kind of trying to balance the boat.
Well, you know what they say, Billy Bob. She's one with the boat, and the boat is with her.
That's kind of a Star Wars reference. Let's kind of minimize that to 1, otherwise this video will never get shown on YouTube.
Yeah, Disney will crack down on us, so I apologize.
Okay, so Brad is back on the port. You can see Karen's in the distance, but looks like Brad is getting a wind shift to the left here. That could come to his favor, and look at that. It looks like Brad is now in the lead.
A little bit of luck there. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
There is just a little bit of luck. I wonder if Karen's going to continue for this cross. The problem is I think she's heading on starboard. Nope, there she goes. I think that was the right move.
I would have to agree here, but her speed is dwindling at this moment, where Brad's staying at a consistent maybe 2.4 miles per hour.
Yeah, I agree. Now you can see that he's got a 10-meter lead. Now here comes the spectator boat. It's kind of a party boat here. I wonder if that's going to affect anybody. It doesn't look like it's going to affect Brad, but I wonder if it will affect Karen at all.
Getting caught in the wakes, you never know what's going to happen. It could be helpful, it could be hurtful. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, well, let's see. Here's Karen's boat. Speed boost! Look at her jump that wave.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of luck for Karen, as Brad got it earlier.
That is a huge deal for Karen. Jumps her forward 2 or 3 boat lengths. And let's see here at the cross. Brad can't even make the cross. He is now going to have to tack over on the starboard. You can see his frustration, his disappointment as he switches hands and looks over at Karen with probably mild disgust.
Mild is an understatement here, Billy Bob.
Now we're headed for the top mark. Clearly Brad can't make it. Do you think Karen's going to be able to make this mark?
Whatever is going to happen, it's going to be close. They're getting really close to each other. Hopefully we won't see a collision here.
Yeah, I don't know. That mark has 2 birds on it. There's all kinds of things going on potentially. One of those birds flexing his wings. Oh, here's Karen. Oh, looks tight. I don't think she's going to be able to make it, Felipe. Nope. Look, she's having a tag. Shoving
the stick there to help the turn there with no speed.
Yeah, and let's see here. She's trying to get around the mark. Here's Brad. He's gone. He tacked. He's getting around the mark with some speed. Karen is still coming.
Uh-oh.
Look out!
It's close.
It is close, but there was definitely some turnage. I'm not even sure what the rules are there in the sense that they were both inside the 3 boat length circle coming in on port. But as you can see, Karen has rounded the mark first, and she's heading downwind, and she has got herself a looks like a 10, 11, 12 meter lead there.
Come down the last stretch here, Karen with the big lead.
She does have a good lead, and let's see here. Let's see how she handles this lead. Felipe, what is she doing?
Oh, it looks like she's making a complete circle here. Now, I've seen this before. It's a classic way to taunt your opponents to show that you are truly the better sailor.
Wow, that is something I have not seen often, and I wonder if this is going to work out for her advantage. I wonder if she's still got that lead. Let's check that map.
Ooh, it doesn't look like that. Maybe that wasn't the best call, but I respect it.
She's down by 20 meters now. Looks like it cost her 30 meters. That map was somewhat hard to imagine. Let's go. You know what? I've just heard from our director. We've got a replay from the map view of that top mark rounding. What do you see here?
Well, it looks like Karen's a little close here. That's when Brad comes in from the right. She has to turn away, and this is where they got really close here. And it was only almost a collision, but then Karen turned to the left and started heading downwind. Here comes Brad behind her. Crazy.
That is crazy. That's sailing. And that's what you get with Sunfish Funfish match racing. It's a beautiful day on Sarasota Bay. What do you say? Well, we're heading downwind here. Normally that signifies we're nearing the end of this race. I think Brad's still got a good lead. Their numbers are about the same from a speed perspective. I don't think there's going to be enough time for Karen to catch Brad. As we approach the finish line, he's still got a 17-meter lead. I think Brad's going to win this race, and we're going to come across the white soccer ball hippity-hop of success here that you see with Sunfish Funfish match racing. Means a lot to Brad, I'm sure.
That's classic. I mean, no sailor wants to see the soccer ball that he's passing more than the winner, for sure.
That is true. Well, Felipe, thank you for joining us, brother. I really appreciate it. I certainly couldn't have done this without you. And, hey, final words?
Yeah, thanks, Billy Bob. It's been a great time here with Sunfish Funfish match race, and hopefully we can get together and do this again sometime.
All right, take care.